Okay, it's Nick again. Insomniac night, going onto the computer, doing a bit of extra research, basically. Still on the subject of ethanol alcohol and trying to use that as a fuel. I think I may have misunderstood and misinterpreted how the tabletop still can be used. There is still a possibility that my still, being Chinese made, is not as good as some of the European or American made or Australian made versions, okay? But I've been watching a video by Stephen Harris, and he's mentioned the use of tabletop stills just like that one, but to do 4 runs of the fermented alcohol to create like 92%. Okay, so that's slightly more than what I've been doing, but he started with a wash of 14%, not the 7.5% I was doing with my white cider experiments. Okay, and there's no way that I'm going to go to a shop and I'm going to buy like 14% alcohol for the purposes of just doing a few experiments. So that's why, you know, we got the distillation, the fermentation going on back there. So that was actually quite intriguing. Now it says to mix it with petrol. What you do is you take 1/4 of your own homemade 90% mixture, and then 1/4 of E85, which is the parts ethanol, part petrol mixture they have in America, and then 1/2 of it regular petrol. Now the only other way in which he was talking about was make your alcohol as strong as possible, then filter through these certain forms of ceramic beads which take out even more of the alcohol. And makes it even stronger. So you still got to do lots and lots and lots of time-consuming runs, but essentially it is actually possible, so it seems, to use this type of still to get to where you want to go. So I think I've had some of my faith in my existing still kind of like restored, but we'll still have to see how things go when I move on to basically the next stage, which is distilling using that delightful new hydrometer I've got, which is there for pure spirits, and see basically what's going on there, what I'm actually producing, and so on and so forth, which will basically be totally cool. I'm not doing this for petrol, I'm doing this for heating, I'm doing this for cooking, I'm doing this for hot water. But you know, that little video I saw has made me glad. It was a Stephen Harris video. Stephen Harris is basically Jesus Christ when it comes to alcohol as a fuel. Alright, so I think that could well be a trustworthy source, and in that particular respect I'm happy. So first run can get you about 50%, he says, if you started with a 14% wash. Second run 80%. Third run 90%, and fourth run 92%. So I would only need to do 2 runs to get it up to 80%. So because as long as it's over 74%, then I've got something I can burn. Okay, so I just need 2 runs. First run 50%, second run 80%, but still using throughout the whole process the spirit hydrometer. That will be good. And just to give you a bit of background, my flat stinks something horrid now. The smell of the fermentation, it's like I'm drowning in the smell or vapors of yeast and all the rest of that. It's just like everywhere, just like this. Oh, God almighty. It's like swimming in a drip tray. It's absolutely disgusting. But if it can help me generate for myself the fuel that I want to make, then obviously that's a good thing. The Stephen Harris video said he could take roughly the quantities that I'm working with here, and from that to get half a gallon, being 2 liters in American, of 92%. So I can probably get 3 liters or more at 80%, which would be okay. Economic viability, that's difficult to say. I've been looking at a few sugar manufacturers. I've got to find one which suits my needs as far as getting sugar on cheap is concerned. But this is looking like something which is doable, and I've got to stop doubting the process, I think. and I just got to get on with it. So just letting you know how things are at the moment.